Let's get ready to rumble!
The New York session stream taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. With that being said, let's get into the charts. Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is doing well. It's fine. Thursday morning. Okay, so yeah, I couldn't I was off the charts yesterday. Well, I wasn't on stream yesterday. I traded, but I wasn't really on stream. We caught some buys, but pretty much break even for the rest for the day, to be honest. Yeah, got a little bit of something, but pretty much just break even. But let's see, today we have, I took a look at news earlier, and I believe we have a bunch of news today, right? I think we have about 3 blocks of news events. We got news at 8:30, news at 9:45, and news at 10, I believe, right? So we'll see how that affects the markets today, right? Maybe we see a lot of movement, maybe not, but we will see. So now, I mean, look at GJ. This is where we were gonna, I mean, it's easy to say it now, right? Like, it almost sounds like I'm lying if you weren't here, but this is where we were gonna look for those buys, if you recall, right? This is where we were gonna look for those buys. And I think, I mean, we had some buys in here, right? Around here. I think we had some buys around here. We just closed it, not early, right? We had a reason for closing it, right? Because I believe an hourly candle closed without a top wick, and it sort of, yeah, this candle right here, right? So we took the buy here, but this candle closed, because this previous hourly closed without a top wick. It was a little sketchy, right? It was still a little bit sketched out, right? I mean, in hindsight, you never closed above this level here, right? Sorry, below this level here. Right, you never, well, I guess you did. Yeah, I guess you did. So yeah, that could have flipped at any, you know, I'll tell you, close right at support, right? So you sort of close right at support right there, and then you close back above. So even though we had no top wick, we still had some range to fill here. So I probably should have kept this open a little bit more, but yeah, it is what it is though. But look, price pushed up exactly where? Exactly to our TP areas, right? 198, right? That's the monthly level. This 198 area, that's the monthly we've been looking at the sorry, that's the level we've been looking at on the monthly, right? So I mean, that move is played out now, right? That move is played out. So now it's just a matter of what price wants to do next, right? So yeah, we'll see exactly what price has in store for us right now. Let's get on to the breakdown real quick. All right, starting off with a monthly here, right? So like I just said, right, from the beginning of the month, we realized that, okay, we closed respecting this level at 190.4, right? We looked to the left and we saw that most times that you respect this level, you come up to, at the very least, create a top wick at 195, right? So we came up, we tapped into 195 pretty early on in the month, right? But then once we tapped, we just kept on fluctuating here, right? We just kept on consolidating around these areas. All right, so price had reached a decision point, right? And it was trying to make a decision on whether it wants to continue pushing up or coming back down. Our next level of potential rejection, after if we ended up closing above 195 and maybe even forming structure on the lower time frames, was this level here at 198, right? Which we've now tapped into, right? We've come up, we've had our closures above 195, we've formed support, we formed structure above 195 on the lower time frame, and now we've come up to 198. So that move is done. All right, so that move is done now. So Now we have to look at what happens next, right? What could possibly happen next? So we look to the left here and we see, so in terms, so here we came up, tapped this level, rejected, right? So we ended up closing, respecting, rejected, right? Created sort of came back, created support over here, and then we drove through, right? All right, then we came back and drove through. Here you respected, continue to push down. Here you respected, continue to push down. So I'm trying to see instances where we broke. So here we broke straight through. Here we broke straight through. It was a second tap, right? So first tap, second tap broke us through. Here as well we broke through, but was this off of nah, this was a clean, this was the initial break into this range, then we drove through. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, right, what I'm seeing here, usually our first tap into this level usually doesn't take us through the level, right? We usually come back for a steeper bottom wick, or usually the monthly candle closes, then the next candle comes back for a steeper bottom wick, and then we push through, right? So you see that here happening here, right, where you close bullish respecting, the next candle comes down for a steeper bottom wick, continues to drive us through, right? Here you have your first taps into the range, or your first taps into the level, all rejected, right? If this was your first tap into this level, you rejected. You close back into the range, right? First tap into the level, rejected, right? Here as well, first tap into the level, rejected, right? Then you drove back up and clean through. So I'm thinking yeah, I'm thinking we probably won't drive through this level, especially given the fact that, you know, this previous monthly candle didn't really close inside this range, right? We closed below the range. So if I'm looking at these instances on the left, and I'm seeing that, okay, most times we tap into this level, we only usually drive on the second tap of that level, right? So in this case, this is our first tap of the level. Now I'm not saying we're not gonna drive through, but I'm just saying, based off of, you know, the data, based off of the data we have from in the past, this is most likely gonna pull back for the rest of the month, right? We might start to see this candle push back like this, right? Maybe fluctuate around these areas, maybe fluctuate around this range, right? But ultimately still close somewhere inside this range, right? What this is gonna look like, what this fluctuation is gonna look like, if that's what's gonna happen, we don't really know, right? We're just gonna have to wait for the candles to print on the lower time frames, right? So yeah, we'll see exactly what wants to happen. Again, we have news today, a lot of news actually. We got a lot of news today, so that might play a factor here, right? You might see price up here by the time news comes out, right? So we don't know, right? We'll see. But moving on to the weekly time frame though. So that level is yeah, so the level lines up nicely on the weekly as well, right? That monthly level lines up nicely on the weekly. You have this level up here, 198 as well. I mean really those are just wicks. Really the level is down here, so still lines up pretty nicely with the monthly though. And you see something similar here on the weekly, right? You see a whole lot of rejection from this level, a whole lot of rejection from that level. Let me see. I mean, you have this instance here where you just push straight through, right? You didn't do the tap one, tap two, right? You just sort of closed in the range, create this bottom wick, and then drove through. So where did we close currently? So currently we are in this range. We have already closed in this range, formed this support. So yeah, we'll see whether we actually drive through here. We'll see whether we actually drive through, and that would be a drive through on the monthly level as well. Let me mark this up real quick. Yeah, so we'll see whether we continue to push above 198.2 here. But from what I'm seeing here, you have this weekly, you close inside this weekly range, you formed support, right? So you close bearish at support, close bullish at support, and you drove up. So this is a strong structure on the weekly here, right? This is strong structure on the weekly. At the very least, what I can say is this candle most likely, again, today's news, today's heavy news, so anything can happen, but barring what news is gonna do, most likely this candle is not gonna now flip and just drive down, right? Like maybe we flip, maybe we create a steeper bottom wick, maybe we even close bearish, but this candle is most likely not gonna drive down heavily, right? Because now you form this structure, this support, right? You form this support on the weekly. Yeah, but at the same time you've tapped into target levels, so we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Right now price can do anything. It can go up, it can go down. It'll depend heavily on the lower time frames, right? So yeah, so those are my levels there. So let me just yeah, those are my levels there. Let's go on to the daily. So boom, there's the daily. So here, as you can see, right, the monthly level lines up really nicely with this daily level right here, right? So this is a major level of rejection. This is the weekly level. So yeah, it's sort of an intermediary level. Let me see what we saying. What we saying on the daily? So something like this. Okay, put this down here. Boom. Okay. Okay, so we're sort of playing inside this range now, right? This range from 196.25 to 198.2. We're sort of playing inside this range now. If I'm looking on the daily, right, if we're gonna drive through here, if we're gonna drive through this level here, where am I expecting to see support formed? Right here, right? I'm expecting to see support formed at 196.2 here, right? So I mean, if we form that support on the lower time frames, okay, maybe we drive through, but again, it's all speculation, right? I mean, clearly from this closure we're looking for buys, right? I mean, I'm more inclined to the buys than to the sells, right? I mean, we look to the left here, we see a closure inside the range, right? We form support here, we hold support at this level, and then we drive up. I mean, if we can hold support at this level on like the 4 hour, right, or the hourly, right, we start to form that structure, we could still play, you know, say we come down on this candle and then the 4 hour looks something like this, right? We could still play this range, right? Even if we're not gonna drive through here, we could still play this range, right? So we'll see, we will see. But I am more inclined towards the buys at this point. I am more inclined towards the buys. Okay, let's see here. Mark up some. Okay. I'm just looking at other levels within the range, right? Because this is a fairly large range. I'm just looking at other levels within the range on the daily. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'm not expecting price to, even if we come down here, maybe we start seeing bearish closures below 196.327. I'm not gonna expect price to, I take sells, but towards 193.7 only, right? Again, depending on news, right? All depending on what news does today. All right, cool. So going on to the 4 hour, we have our level here. We got this. So this is the level I'm looking at. Okay, so there goes my level there. And okay, so levels are pretty straightforward on the 4, right? Pretty straightforward levels on the 4. Yeah, cool. Pretty straightforward levels on the 4. Let me see on the daily. What is that? That's just the low, right? So 196.2, 6.2. Yeah, I mean, if we close below this 4 hour, right? If we close bearish on this 4, I mean, right now that's the only way I'm seeing, you know, sells, right? Because if we can, maybe we come up on this 4, make a steep top wick. If we close bearish on this 4, you're free to drive down here towards you're free to drive down towards 190, what is this, 193.6, 193.7, right? So that's the only way I see us going down here, right? At least for now. We'll see. Again, the entire landscape of the chart could change as soon as news drops, so we'll see. All right, moving on to the hourly real quick. I keep saying real quick, but we're not really moving quick, are we? Like, nah. Yeah, so yeah, the hourly looking, yeah, we're sort of in this range right now from 197.4 to 196.6. We're moving inside that range. Sells again, range 2 sells, because I'm more interested in the buys right now. So if we get a 4-hour closure, so this line right here is the 4-hour level, right? If we get a 4-hour closure below this level and it coincides with the hourly closure as well, then we'll start to consider the sells, right? But if, I mean, this hourly candle is gonna close at in 9 minutes. I doubt it's gonna flip and close below here, but if we got just, you know, if we just got the hourly closure below here, I wouldn't take that position. I would need that 4-hour closure to, as a what's it called, as confluence. Yeah, so this is what my range is looking like here. Okay. All right, cool. See, how clean is this range right here? Up to somewhere there, all right? Give or take. Okay. All right, that's my this is the hourly levels. These are our hourly levels. Let's see how this forms here. Let me just clean this up on the 30. Clean this up on the 30. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, okie dokie. Let's see. Okay. All right, cool. These are our levels. Let's see. Okay, that would be, so this will go up there, and then that would be. All right, cool, man. These are our levels. Let's see how we form here. Now it's a waiting game where we have a closure in about 7 minutes here. We have an hourly closure in about 7 minutes. Yeah, let's see how we form here. If we can get this hourly closure above, right? We can get the hourly closure above 197.4. I would be interested in those buys right there. The hourly for 197.4. So yeah, 197.4 is the 4-hour level as well, right? So you want to be careful. You want a clean closure above and a pullback. I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick, right? You want a clean closure above and then a pullback, because this could happen to you right here, right? Because look what happened now on the 4. You sort of come down, you've held support at this level, right? You've held support here at this level. Look what happened here. You held support, drove up, tapped 197.4, melted, right? So if you do the exact same thing here, right? You've come down into the range, held support right there. Now you're coming up to tap. So if you tap 197.4, you could just start to melt, right? So you want to be careful. You want to see a clean closure and then a pullback. Yeah, clean closure and the pullback. And where would I look for the pullback? Probably right here. mean, I would prefer we hold support there. So if we can form structure above here, maybe on the 15 or 30, even better. Yeah, we'll see. Cool. So 5 minutes left for an hourly closure. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Let's take a look at gold real quick. So gold's been doing a madness. So yeah, again, we're not trading gold for the week. For the month. To be honest, I'll probably continue until next month as well, because my win percentage is looking really good for the month since we cut out more than one pair. So I'll continue with just GJ. You know, if we can pass the challenge with just GJ, c'est la vie, you know. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And current profits are not 300. There should be like 100 or something. Because we took an L on was it on Tuesday? All right, so looking at gold, right? So pretty straightforward. So gold's levels are always straightforward. It's just how it moves within the levels that are always janky. All right, so monthly is bullish, weekly is bullish. I mean, daily close bearish. You have no bottom wick currently. You could play the top wick if you take a sell in an opportune place, right? If you say, okay, say we take a sell right here because we have this top wick at this level. You take a sell here, you got about how many? You got 200 pips to the flip of this candle, right? Now, does gold actually need a bottom wick here to drive up? I mean, we'll see. If this is an established level, I mean, it's sort of established here, I guess. It's sort of established on the daily, but it's not too convincing for me, to be honest with you. But if this is an established level, we'll see on the 4 hour. If it's an established level, I don't think you're driving up to push past that level without a bottom wick. So at that point is, you know, you're playing your odds. Okay, yeah, I do think it's an established level, but you have a fake out. Oh, this would have been a beautiful move right here. What was this? This was 5 o'clock. So this was Asian session. Yeah, you had a fake out right here. This would have been a beautiful move. So fake out on the 4, right? What do we say? What do we always say? Fake outs always, almost always. I am 97% profitable on taking the fake outs on the 4 hour and above, right? If you get a fake out on the 4 hour, you're gonna feel that range. If you get a fake out on the daily, you're gonna feel that range, right? So yeah, this would have been a beautiful move, but we're not trading gold, so I missed this one. Yeah, I don't think I traded Asian. Yeah, I didn't trade Asian session. I usually don't trade Asian session, but yeah, this is a clean move. Asian in London, Asian through London session right here. So this is a clean move. Yeah, I mean, you're back inside the range. Daily doesn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, I mean, if you take a sell right now, literally if you just hit sell right now, hey, it's a gamble. I'm not gonna lie, it is sort of a gamble, but yeah, what are the odds of you pushing through here without a bottom wick for the daily, right? Yeah, hey, if you're feeling it, take the sell. To be honest with you, if you can risk it, take the sell. Why not, right? Why not? But so if this hourly closes, so this hourly is about to close, right? If this hourly closes respected, if we came up and create a top wick and then we flip bearish, if I was trading this, I would take a sell, and my stops, I would risk very minimal. I would risk, you know, very minimal. I'll put very minimal risks, and my stops, really, my stops would be as low as possible, as low as it makes sense. So probably around here. I'll probably put stops around here. But that's after we made a top wick. I would wait for a top wick first. Then if we flipped, my stops would be there. My vantage point would be this support formed here, which is about 25 pips. right? So right there I would be break even, and then I would basically be playing the what's it called, the bottom wick for the daily. That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's, I mean, it's not something I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying, if it pans out, it's a pretty good trade, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's interesting to see though. But let's go back to our bread and butter. So GJ about to close here. You're closing above most recent, but you're still inside this range, right? You are still inside the range. So how much pips is this? It's about a 13 pip range. Yeah. So now you're closing inside this smaller range here, right? Yeah, nothing yet for me. I mean, we're coming up without a bottom wick too, so nothing much I can do here. So it's still a waiting game on GJ here. Still a waiting game on GJ. Yeah, if we took out this low again, let me see some. Okay, so you did close above. Okay, never mind. You closed above here, right? You did close above here. Yeah, the thing with this position, like, if you wanted to take this, you would need to take it quick, right? You want to be in there as soon as possible, because your vantage point has to be this level here. Because if you're not gonna start driving back down for a bottom wick, right? If this is not the drive down for a bottom wick, then you're gonna hold support right there, and you're just gonna start you're gonna start pushing up, right? Yeah, but what are the odds this daily is just gonna keep on pushing like this? I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess the daily doesn't need a bottom wick, but yeah, at the very least to, you know, close above, you know, the lower time frame levels, you would assume you would need to make some type of a pullback, right? But yeah, but that's why it's a risky move, right? This is not an A+ setup. It's just it's more speculation than anything, right? That's why this would just be more of a gamble, right? So if I had some money I was willing to, you know, just throw away for the day, I'd take a trade like this, right? If it was just a throwaway trade, you know, I would take a trade like that, just because it's low risk, high reward, right? Low risk, high reward trade, right? It's not completely based off of, you know, levels and, you know, analysis. It's just more what price might do, right? What it looks like price wants to do. And price right now looks like it wants to come back, but we'll see. Yeah, actually, let me actually make my actual levels on gold, just so we know what's going on. So those are our 4-hour levels. Our hourly levels are that, of course, range 2 sells right there. Boom. Okay, levels here, so same thing. 30. Yeah, we sort of got this range right here. Yeah, so as always, our levels are pretty straightforward on gold. It's just how is price gonna move within those levels, right? That's the only question. I mean, it's the only question. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you took the sell as soon as you tapped into this level, you would need to be break even. I mean, around, it's about 20 pips. Yeah, so like right there you would be break even. Right there you would be break even, because if this holds support, you're gonna just, you get me? If this holds support, you're gonna just push straight up, you feel me? So yeah, that would have been the move there. That would have been a little gamble of a move, but Yeah, well, let's see what happens here though. Let's see what happens here. So now you got this candle flipping. Okay, I mean right now nothing much is going on. We got news. We have news at 8:30. So most times when you have the news pair up like this, you have the news events pairing up like this, you have like the 8:30 news and then 9:45 and 10. Usually the 8:30 news doesn't do much, especially if it's jobless claims. It usually doesn't do much. And then I mean 10 is new home sales, so I'm not foreseeing that doing much. So probably the 9:45 news is where you're gonna see the bulk of the volume, but we'll see. We will see. Cool. I got some things to add to the trading journal. I got a bunch of break-even trades I'm supposed to add to the journal. Let me see. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. I think Japan has elections on the 28th or something. Let me see. Japan elections. Japan elections. Japan's rising ramen prices give election voters food for thought as jokes. October 27th, so that is Sunday. Well, I guess that's gonna be a Monday. And wait, no, I mean Sunday's a Sunday, isn't it? Japan fights gender gap as elections near. 5 wing Japan's elections are unique. Yeah, so Japan has elections on Sunday or Monday, whichever that is. But yeah, we'll see that affect the yen. I'm sure we'll see that affect the yen. How it will affect the yen, I do not know, but it will. It definitely will affect it. Okay, cool. Let's see what going. So GJ, right now we're just in a range, not doing much. But news in 20-ish minutes. News in about 22 minutes. Okay, let me fill in my journal here. Okay, I got a bunch of break evens. Man, I had a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 6 break evens, bro. What the? Jesus Christ. Okay. That's a pain, man. Okay, now I'm not even gonna write the whole thing. I'm just write. So this was 0.8. 0.8, 1.27 and 1, 27 and 1. I thought, yo, I'm just filling in my journal. I'm going to say 1, 1.2, 2, 0.53, and 0.4. Okay. barely a pip. Yeah, so yeah, we just got downtime right now. Not much going on. So we're flipping on that candle. Let's see. What's gold though? So gold's still pushing down. Hey, you might just see this candle start to melt. I ain't gonna lie. You might just see the candle start to melt. But I mean, we got news in 19 minutes, so we'll see what that does. Yeah, if by 8:45, yeah, let's see. Let me not say anything yet. Let's see what price wants to do here. Let's see what price wants to do. Okay. So about to hot close on this 15. So this 15 closed is closing respecting. All right, respecting that level there. Probably gonna push us up. Yeah, I highly doubt we're gonna see anything here until the 30-minute close. So that's news. I highly doubt we're gonna see anything here until news. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. What do you guys trade in the chat, man? Y'all trade? Anybody trade futures? Anybody trade futures? Cause I'm thinking of switching over to futures, but like, you know, in my mind, it's. I mean, I couldn't. I'm speaking more in terms of my, you know, my actual account, right? Cause I mean, no, they got some futures prop firms. They got a bunch of them out there. I actually got a pretty good recommendation for one. I forget the name right now, but yeah, I got a homie that trades that futures. On the road again. Just trying to go out, get on the road again. All right, 15-minute about to close. Let's see how this 15 closes. So just keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, yeah, we're looking for these buys, right? Yeah, we're looking for these buys, but keep in mind that this 4-hour has rejected heavy from 197.4 in the past, right? So I mean, ideally you would like to see a 4-hour closer above and an hourly closer, right? But we could just drive before then based off of news. Depends on, I mean, if news closes, if news pushes us up, we close above 197.4 on the 30, right? And that's news. All right, we close above on the 30 and news pushes us up. As long as we don't fill this range, we can still play this range, right? I'd probably close full or majority of the position though. Right here, as soon as we fill the range, just because the 4 hour is still open, right? And that 4 hour could just tap into these levels and reject. So we will see here. We will see. Yeah. Okay, it's 15 just closed. Okay, so 15 close, respecting. Yeah, 15 close, respecting. So you should be good to, at the very least, drive up and fill this range. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. 15 minutes left for 30. For a 30 close. Yo. How loud has the music been? Can y'all even hear me? I just realized my music was blasting right now. Oh my god. You see, this is why you need people in the chat, man. Because I'm sure this was hella loud. You know, I haven't watched a single one of my videos, bro. Hold up, man. Hold up. Not studio. Let's go to the fucking... Man, just go to my channel, bro. Content. There you go. Okay, let me see like this one. Man. Hold up. How is my audio? Driving up to fill the rest of the range. You'll probably do that during the London session, to be honest, but we'll see. Yeah. Retest of the highs and then the closure below, right? And you can. Okay, so the audio is decent. All right, audio ain't bad. But I'm gonna play back this one because that I'm pretty sure the audio was hella loud just up until about 3 minutes ago. Yeah, 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Let's see. Ah. Est-ce que la pouvait, est-ce que all right, about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes, riveting stuff right here. This is riveting stuff right here. My patented hum. Okay. Ooh. Okay, all right, cool. No, usually I just be go. That's tough. My fault. Yeah, usually I just be I be multitasking. When I'm waiting for the candles to close, I just do something else. But today, I'm just on the gram, bro, and I'm gonna lie, which I shouldn't be. I'm not condoning this. You should always be focused. All right, cool. This 30-minute coming down. 15-minute held support. 30-minute pushing down. We're starting to see some of that volume from the news that wants to come in about 7 minutes here. We got news coming in about 7 minutes here. 8. Not very exciting times, but ain't much I can do. Not much I can do. We just gotta wait here. Not really much I can do here. Not really much I can do here. 15. Actually, what can I be doing here? Yeah, I guess this, but this is already done, no? Yeah, I already finished this one. Yeah, I already got it in there too. So this is my model. Yeah. Hey, let's see. I'm hoping we're gonna see something here. Hopefully we can see something here. We don't have to wait for that news at 10 before we get some volume kicking in. Yeah, I mean by like 8:45, Yeah, if 8:45 rolls around, or actually no, if 9 o'clock rolls around, we're not seeing much. I'll probably hop off. I'll wait for the news for 9:45. But yeah, if 9 o'clock we're not seeing much, I'm gonna just hop off and call it a stream. But I'm gonna keep on trading, of course, for the day. Try and see what we can catch at that 9:45, maybe even 9:30. Because if we can be in the move by 9:30, if we have volume in the markets, right? We'll be in the move by 9:30. Maybe we're break even before news, you know, maybe even taking profits before news, and news can just drive us, you know, deeper into profit or hit BE. All right. We will see. But yeah, 5 minutes left for news here though. Let's see how this candle closes. Let's see how this candle is gonna close here. 5 minutes left. Okay, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. Two minutes. Let's see. Kitchen wench. That's funny. Okay, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. What's gold doing anyways? Look at that. See that? Right there. That would have been your BE, and also your... No, actually your BE would have been sooner. Your BE would have been there. But probably TP1 right there. I mean, still a 20 pip move. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. 1 minute left on news. Let's see. Oh, I might. Okay, couple seconds left here. And boom, where are we going? Up or down? Up or down? We going down. Okay, no, we going up. Okay. News is doing a madness. A madness. Mazzolini. A Mazzolini. Okay. I wonder what. So it's not doing much for gold. News ain't doing much for gold. I mean, to be fair, news just dropped, so. Okay, so the 30 closed. Damn. All right, let's lock in. So the 30 closed bearish. 30 closed bearish below. Well, we're not below here. I mean, if we're below here, there's some more. There's a little bit more of an argument for taking the sells if we can get a 5-minute bearish closure, right? Yeah, we just closed below this level here. Let me see. Where do we usually respect to drive up? So that's this. And you got this as well. Okay. Got that as well. And you got sort of this and this. Okay. All right, let me see something here. Let me see. How did we close? Where did we close? Okay. So this 30-minute closed. I mean, we closed bearish, but we're still respecting this support right here. So I mean, yeah, even if this 30 comes down here, yeah, it's probably gonna come down for a bottom wick, but what are the odds we drive, right? Okay, yeah, let's see how this first 5 closes. I mean, we have some volume from news, but like I said, right, most times when you have this pairing of, you know, 8:30 news, then 9 something news, and then 10 o'clock news, that 8:30 move news usually doesn't do much, especially if it's jobless claims, but we'll see. But now you want to be careful, right? Like I said, you've rejected off this 4-hour level heavily in the past, right? Pretty heavily in the past. So yeah, so you want to be careful around these areas before you start taking any buys here. Yeah, I mean, you're pushing up, that's cool, and you're doing it with volume as well, right? You're pushing up based off of the volume from news. At the very least, the very minimum, you want to see a 5-minute closure, right? At the very least, you want to see a 5-minute closure. Because I mean, the way this is moving here, if you close above, I'd say if you close above here, you have a good chance to continue this drive up. But again, if volume from news, the only reason I would be taking these buys is because of volume from news, right? It does look like we have some volume here, right? I wasn't expecting much. Well, I was expecting volume, but not much direction, right? But it's looking like we might have direction here, right? It's looking like we might have both here. It looks like we might have volume and direction here. Yeah, I'm still skeptical about taking this, because again, if I'm taking this, it's based only off of volume from news, right? Because we're at a major rejection level on the 4, right? This 30-minute has no bottom wick, so yeah, there are a lot of things that are saying stay out of it. The only thing really telling me to get in here is the fact that there's news and we have volume plus direction. At least we seemingly have direction. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. Yeah, if we close above on this 5, I might just look for a bottom wick and I'll take those buys. Feel the rest of this range going up. I mean, even if we don't close above, we might still drive through, but I'll feel a lot better about the position if we can close above and then get a bottom wick. Yeah, it's about a 30 pip range, which isn't bad. Let me see something here. Okay, that 5 closed respecting, right? Yeah, so we closed respecting on the 5, so no positions for me just yet. We might start to drive up here because of news, but it's not something I can take, right? And I mean, it was dollar news, right? And even gold isn't really doing much. I mean, there was that initial volume, but even gold isn't really doing much with the news. So yeah, I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm gonna stay out of this. If we drive, we drive, right? C'est la vie. But yeah, let's see how the 15-minute closes at least. All right, if we can get a 15-minute close, to be honest, I would still wait for that pullback towards this level here. Yeah, I would still wait for that pullback. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because then closed above, came back. Yeah, so finally closed above there. So now I'm expecting a pullback. Yeah, we need can we take the wick entry for the pull? So here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm expecting this I'm expecting this 30 to flip, not because I think the 30-minute needs a bottom wick, but more because I think you need to make a steeper bottom wick for this hourly. You need to come back and tap this level before you can break through this resistance. Okay, let me see how this 5 closes. If this next 5 closes bearish back into the range, if this next 5 closes bearish back into the range, yeah, that all that means to me is what's it called? All that means to me is that volume from news has started to, you know, die down, and I would be very willing to take these buys, these sells here. Yeah, these would be short-term sells though. This would just be short-term sells. I would simply just be playing the that steeper bottom wick. That's all I would be doing. But now you've made the bottom wick here on the 5. Looks like you're driving up. Yeah, you might drive. My thing is this gold. So it was dollar news, but even gold isn't really doing much. But we're seeing volume on GJ though. We are seeing volume here. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not taking this off the 5. We'll see how this 15 closes. If we don't fill the range by the time the 15 closes, then, you know, we'll look to get involved with the 15-minute buys after a bottom wick. But for now, yeah, for now we're just we're chilling here. Yeah, but if this 5 can close back below, I'm gonna take a sell. I'm gonna take a sell, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, my stops don't even need to be that high. They just gotta be at the next level, which is this, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a quick trade. All right. Couple minutes left for this 5. Couple minutes left for this 5 to close. Yeah, I mean, granted, we don't really need to close below, right? We could still, I mean, here you drove down without closing below, but I'd prefer to close below. If we can close below here, I'm very much willing to take these sells. So let's see in 1 minute here. Let's see if we can close below in about a minute. Yeah, it's not long-term sells. I'm just playing that steeper bottom wick on the 4. That's all I'm doing here. So let's see what exactly happens. Yeah, because closing below also tells us that, okay, whatever volume we had from news, it started to it's no longer in effect, so to speak, right? Okay, let's see. I want a good closure below though. Can't be at it. We can't close respecting. I want to close below. We can't close respecting. So couple seconds left here. Couple of seconds left. What is that? 1.2, 1.3. Okay, there goes your close. You might start to melt here, but yeah, I'm as tempting as it is, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just, yeah, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that. But I mean, this is pretty much telling me that, yeah, we've pretty much you know, volume from news has sort of died down here. All right, that's what this is telling me right now. Volume from news has died down. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. Not gonna take it. Yeah, let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that 30-minute has no. Again, the 30-minute doesn't need a bottom wick. We don't need one, right? Because it's hourly closed above and you're coming up, right? So it's not like you need a bottom wick for the 30. That's not why I'm taking this. I'm taking this because I think you need to tap into this level before, yeah. My fault. Yeah, so I'm thinking of the sells just because I do believe if we're gonna drive up here anything significant, you're gonna need to tap 197 here. You are gonna need to tap 197. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little risky. It's a little risky. Yeah, if that closed below though, I would have taken it. If we just had this 5 close below, I would have taken the sells here. Would have probably been break even right now because you're coming up on this level. Well, not right now, but I mean, you're 20 pips in, so I mean, at that point, you might as well go break even, right? Tapping the MAs as well. So yeah, that would have been a quick little position. I wouldn't have closed. I would have held the whole thing down. So we'll see if we got in here, if we would have actually gotten some profits. But yeah, cool. Let's see. I mean, if we don't play that move now, if we don't end up driving back down towards this level, this 197 level, I'll look to play that move, you know, when the 4-hour closes, right? On the 9-hour open, not 9-hour open, on the 9 o'clock open, all right? Yeah, so we don't have any more news until 9:45 here. If 9 o'clock is not looking promising, if we're not actively looking to get in a position by 9, I'm gonna call it a stream. But of course, that does not mean there will not still be new moves, right? There will still be moves. We have 9:45 news, which most likely will hit like a truck. So yeah, there's that. There is that. I like it like do it like dirt when you ship it. All right. Okay, so we got this 15-minute closure below. Can we take a sell now? Yeah, man. Yeah, I guess we just wait here, right? I guess we just wait. I just don't believe we're gonna drive up here without tapping into 197. All right, I don't think we're gonna tap in, you know, drive up without 197 here. And why do I say that? Because if you look here, right, most times once you close above, okay, hold up. Let me not say most times. But just looking at this right here, right, once you close above this level, you usually come back and retest, right? So we closed above. This was our resistance area, or our level of resistance, right? You closed above, right? You closed above on this candle, came back, but didn't quite come back to this level here. This is where I'm expecting my tap in to be, right? I'm expecting rejection back into this level, but we didn't quite tap into it. Coupled with the fact that this 30-minute has no bottom wick, right? You couple those two things together, and most likely, and coupled with the fact that this 4-hour level is a pretty strong rejection area, right? So you couple all those things together, and it's, I mean, things look, they seem like we should come back down, no? Yeah, I mean, we might as well just wait for the 9 o'clock close. But if I see an entry here, I'll take it. If I see an entry, I'll take it. Like this 5, what is this range? What is this range here? So that's 15 pips. 15 pips ain't bad, is it? Yeah, if we get a 5-minute closure here, if we get a 5-minute closure below, I'll take these buys. Yeah, come back. You're making a top wick there. Let me see. You held support here before? Yeah, that held support there. I held support there, and then you came down. Where did you make? You made your bottom wick here, so probably get in on the flip instead. And this is 7 pips. Okay, yeah, actually not on the flip. Let me take out these lows here. Okay, we take out these lows. And this is what, 7 pips? 6 pips. 6 pips. And these are your highs right here. So that's the flip of the hourly. Okay, this is interesting. The thing is, I would like to take the closure here instead of the flip. The only thing is, this range is about how many pips? Your vantage point here is gonna be like 6-7 pips max. 7 pips max. Your vantage point is gonna be 7 pips max. Okay, that's interesting. Close below here as well. Okay, let's see how you close. If we close in this range, I'll take a sell off rip. If we close on the 5 inside this range, I'm gonna take a sell off rip, and our vantage point is gonna be right here. It's about 10-12 pips. Nothing crazy, but nothing bad as well. All right, let's see what happens. About 8 seconds, well, 2 seconds actually. Okay, so we didn't close inside that range. Let me see, is this a wider range? Yeah, even then, yeah, nah. Now we're playing semantics, right? So yeah, now we playing semantics. So yeah, this is gonna be a 9 o'clock thing. Looks like we're gonna wait for the 9 o'clock closure here. Looks like we're gonna wait for the 9 o'clock closure here. I still don't think you're gonna drive up without testing this level. I don't think you're gonna drive up without testing this level. But if we can get the 4-hour closure, the hourly closure, well, to be honest, if we can get a 4-hour close, oh, I tell you what, if we can get a wait, look at this. Okay, so what is this exactly? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I gotta take a dump. So too much information for y'all, man. Too much information. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I actually do gotta take a dump. Shit, crazy. Good thing nobody in here. Okay, so a couple of things, right? This level right here is a heavy rejection area on the 4, on the hourly, on whatever, right? It's a heavy rejection area. So for the buys off rip, you want to close above, right? That's a no-brainer. For the buys off rip, you want to close above. But I tell you this much. If we close respecting this level, very good chance if the next 5 closes bearish, the first 5 closure after the 4-hour closure, if we can close bearish respecting this level, very good chance we can take those sells going down. I mean, I would like to take the sells off rip, but I sort of need a I just need one candle to close bearish, right? I just need one candle to close bearish. So if we can get that 5-minute bearish closure after this closes respecting this level, I'll take a sell towards this level right here. I mean, we might do it right now with the way we're coming down right now. We just might start to sell off towards that level. So we're coming down here. In terms of taking the position before the 9 o'clock close, I mean, I can't say I recommend it. But it's possible. Cause yeah, what was the message yesterday? Trust our instincts, right? Trust our instincts, and that's what I'm seeing here. You need to come back and tap into this level before you actually fly, right? I mean, as long as you close respect. If you close above, you might not make that much of a bottom wick, right? That bottom wick might not be towards that level, but as long as you close respecting here, I don't see us flying here without making a. If we close above, I'll look for my bottom wick right here, around this level here. All right, once we close above, I'll look for my bottom wick around there. But yeah, before closing above, yeah, to me, we still got to come back for a steeper bottom wick. Yeah, man, let's see. Okay, this is interesting. Cool. I mean, we got volume. Things are happening. I think we will be able to get something here. I mean, hopefully we will be able to get something here. Yeah, I want that 4-hour. If that 4-hour can just push, because I'd much rather take the buys than the sells, right? Because the sells here are short-term sells, right? So the sells here are short-term sells. All right, this 5-minute about to close below. It's probably gonna melt. Can we close? I mean, you don't need a bottom wick. It's the 5. Yeah, that's probably gonna melt. Okay, close that below. I mean, this 4-hour is about to close, right? So might as well wait for the 4-hour to close before I get involved here. Might as well wait for the 4 hour to close. The only issue with waiting for the 4 is that if you make this move now, because see how we're coming down here, if you make this move happen now, or if this move happens now, then that we most likely will just stall until 9:45, which is news, right? Okay, but you're closing respecting here. You're closing respecting. That's gonna be this hourly closing bearish. Okay, yeah, I want to take these sells. I want to take these sells. I want to take these sells. 30-minute. So definitely you're gonna come back, make so this is up, down, up, held resistance, come up, and then tap, right? Okay, 3 minutes here. 3 minutes is a long time. 3 minutes is a long time, and you're only about 10 pips away from the flip of that 30. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to take the sells up here, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. Price hasn't really told me. It hasn't really showed me that it's ready to do it. I mean, you have this 5 to close bearish, I guess, but okay. Let's see. So now we are playing a game of attrition. Is that a word? So you gotta tap this, potentially come down lower. All right, I mean, last time you closed respecting, let me see, you closed respecting this level, pushed up, closed respecting this, you drove all the way down. All right, all the way down. I'm looking at my daily candle for a bottom wick, looking at this level here, right? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's see. So this daily, with the way the daily is looking, right, in terms of making a bottom wick for the daily, you would expect the bottom wick at 196.249. So that just adds more confluence, right, for us taking the sells. This 4 hour level is high rejection area. We got a vantage point, which is this level right here. I highly doubt you're gonna drive through without tapping into this level right here. To be honest, I might take the flip. Of this candle, just because I mean the 4 hours about to close. Yeah, so we might as well wait for the 4. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the 4 hour candle here. We'll see what happens with that, but right now a tentative stop loss would be right here. Right, it all depends on what we do first. Are we gonna push up first, or are we gonna come down first? Yeah, let's see. Keep in mind the hourly is closing respecting this level, it seems, right? We're not closing below this level. It looks like we're closing respecting this level, but even then I might take these sells off rip. I'm not gonna lie, I might take these sells off rip. All right, couple seconds left. Let's see how this plays out. We just need to close respecting this level. I'm gonna look for those sells. We don't really need to close below here. If we can make a top wick first, even better. Okay, so my stops are 198.46. Okay, it looks like you're gonna close bullish here. Okay, close bullish coming up. If we tap into this level, I'll take a sell, or if we flip, I'll take a sell. If we tap, okay, right there, I'm gonna take a sell right there. Did that flip? No, yeah, that flip. So I'm gonna take a sell right there. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Our vantage point is right here. Our vantage point is 197.012. I do not think you respecting this level now. I don't think you're gonna drive up here without tapping into 197. Right? I don't think you're just gonna drive up here without tapping 197. But yeah, let's see. I mean, if you're not in a position, I'd say take a sell right here as well. All right, this is a good position. It's actually a better entry, right, for the wick entry, right? It's actually a better entry. So yeah, we're in this position. Let's see how this pans out. Let's see how this pans out. Yeah, so BE, I would say, yeah, so pretty much your BE is, yeah, 197 areas, right? So your BE is pretty much 197 areas. I'd say like 197.06, give or take, right? 197.06, give or take. Let's see, what is this? If you want to be very cautious with it, you can go BE at 197.154. But just keep in mind, if you go BE right there, very high chance you're gonna get stopped out. Even if you're gonna push down, right? And again, I'm taking this because I don't think price is gonna drive up here without a tap into 197, given the way we close and where we close, right? So I don't think the price is driving up here before tapping 197. So I'm gonna hold this to 197.06, right? So once we get it to 197.06, I will go break even, make it a risk-free trade. And full TPs are gonna be the daily level, right? Which is over here at 196.424. Okay, let me just put in my stops. 196.424 and stops 198.6463. 8.46. Cool. So we got our stops in. Let's see if we can start pushing down now. See if we can start pushing down in terms of how we're gonna take partials and all that, or if we're gonna take partials. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much when we go break even, we're gonna take partials. Because that level right there, right, the level we're looking at to go break even, thing is, if you tap into that level, even if you're gonna drive down, you're most likely gonna see a pullback, right? Whether that pullback is gonna come back to BE areas, I don't know, but you know, most likely if you tap into that level now, you're most likely gonna see a pullback, right? At that point, you're just hoping that the pullback, you know, you're still safe within the pullback, right? So yeah, I'm probably gonna close partials once we tap 197.06 as well. Probably gonna close partials. It's not gonna be much, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, pushing down here. Yeah, so if you want to be very conservative here, I would say go BE right now. All right, if you want to be very conservative, but the thing is, you can, yeah, I haven't tapped where I'm expecting to tap, so I'm just gonna keep this open. All right, just gonna keep this until we tap 197.06 here. Okay, your first 5-minute closure is bearish, which is never a bad thing. This is good. You're seeing rejection here though, so we'll see what happens. I mean, the thing is, even if we, to be honest, if you start coming up now, if we start to push up now, create a steeper top wick without driving down, without hitting our B areas, then I mean, I'm still chilling, right? I'm still chilling, but that just gives me more confidence that if we do end up flipping back bearish again, you're gonna drive clean through our B areas, right? You're gonna drive clean through 197.06. At that point, I would go break even at 197.06, but I wouldn't take anything off the table. I would just go BE, and my first TP would then be 196.75. Yeah, you're coming back. So if you went BE, you probably just got stopped out at BE right there. If you went BE, but we're still in here. We saw about 10 pips there. Give or take. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta do something. I will be back. Okay. BE at 197. Can I put this here? Nope. Okay, I will be right back, y'all. I gotta do something. Y'all vibe out. Okay, we back. We back, and we in some drawdown here. We back and we in some drawdown here. Okay, let's see. Let's break down what's going on here. So this is a 15-minute closing bullish, right? So yeah, this 15-minute bullish closure is it's not the best. It's not the best closure, right? Because now we're closing, we just closed bullish above 197.323, which is pretty much what we were relying on to drive us down, right? That's the resistance level we were relying on to drive us down to create that steeper bottom wick, right? I mean, that doesn't mean it's wraps, right? The position is still valid. The position is still valid because, I mean, that hourly still closed respecting that level, all right? That previous hourly still closed respecting the level. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, until we get a clean closure above with the hourly, this is still valid, right? The only issue with that now is we got news at 9:45. So, you know, depending on what news wants to do here, we might just, you know, news might see our stops get hit. All right, if we're not, you know, at BE, even if price does want to come down eventually, and again, I do not think, just based off of what I know of GJ and what I'm seeing in these levels, I don't think you're gonna drive up here before you get another tap into this area here, right? This 197 area here. But again, we'll see. We will see if you do end up driving. But to be honest, now that you're making this steeper top wick, especially on the 4 here, I do think if you tap 197.5 now, you're gonna drive down to most likely 196.748. So what I'll do here, if we do end up flipping here and driving down, I'll go BE at 197 areas, but I'm not gonna take partials there anymore. I'll wait to see how like the 30-minute closes, and if we close below, right, I'll just hold the position until I'll hold the position until 196.75. Yeah, but for right now, we're just seeing some drawdown here for now. We're just coming up here. Let's see what happens though. I'm still chilling with the position, so I got no problems right now. Of course, you would like to be in some you would like to be in the green, you would like to see some blues, but hey, sometimes you got to see the red before you see the blue, you know? That's the name of the game. Sometimes you're just gonna see red. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. But yeah, barring news, right? Not accounting for news, I am still very confident in this position. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I could be wrong. Yo, Clippers fans are suffering right now, man. We are suffering right now. Man. Like if you're a Clippers fan, if you saw, like, if you like looked at our what's it called, like the Instagram page, you would think we're balling out, man, because they posting highlights, right? You seeing dunks, you seeing a whole lot of shit, right? But little do you know, that guy named Kawhi is out here load managing on some BS. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happened. What's good, bruv? Man like Angelo. Wagwanji. Yeah, we need some drawdown. We in some drawdown. But we'll see. We'll see if the drawdown is converted into a loss or if we about to do a plot twist. Alright, bro. Have a good one, huh? Appreciate it. Yeah, so you want to see, I mean, the current 15 just flipped. So you want to see this 15 drive you down and, you know, preferably close bearish. But if you come down now, so where's my 15? So if you come down now on this 15 and you just hold support, if you hold support here on the 15, yeah, you could be in for some more drawdown. But if you can close bearish below, you should be good to continue driving to our BE areas. But we'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. My only worry here is news, right? We got news at 9:45. Once we get closer to news, I'll probably move my stops a little bit down just so we don't lose as much, right? Because if news drives us up, we're most likely gonna take out these highs, these daily highs, right? If news just decides to, you know, push us up, we're most likely gonna at least tap into the daily level. So we'll see, because right now things are not looking like yeah, with the way this 5 is closing, the way this 5 is forming here, things are not looking like they're we're not looking like we're exhausting the move to the top side, right? So we'll see how this 15-minute closes as well. Hopefully we can close bearish on the 15. You close bullish, things get dicey. But keep in mind this 4 hour, right? This 4 hour is still looking as it is, and the steeper you make this top wick before you flip, if you flip, the more likely you're gonna drive through and most likely clean this range, at least to see 196.8 get tapped. But we will see in a second, in a few minutes. Cool. Let's see. We just in some drawdown. Just a couple of guys in some drawdown, huh? Just a couple of dudes in some drawdown. Ain't nothing to see. Ain't nothing crazy. All right, couple minutes left for a for a 30-minute close. Yeah, that 30-minute close is bullish above. Yeah, things get dicey. Yeah, if this 30-minute close is above, I'll probably go BE. Nah, actually, so that's before the hourly close. I mean, as long as this hourly is open. As long as this hourly is still open, all right, you're chilling, right? But the thing is, if this 30-minute closes above, If this 30-minute close above, I would prefer to come up even more, see more drawdown, and then come back down, right? Because if you come back down before you push up, you're most likely gonna, or not most likely, but it's possible that you're just making a bottom wick to drive up, right? So like if this 30-minute ends up closing above this level here, you would want to see price move up first, right? You would want to see price move up first, then come back for a flip, right? If we close above, come down first, I'll most likely close the position once we hit BE areas. Once we go BE, I'll most likely close the position or try and go BE, right? But now I'll probably just close the position at that point. But yeah, let's see though. Let's see. So 5 minutes, 5 minutes just closing bullish still. Let's see. In some drawdown here. Oh man, I gotta answer an email, no? Oh, I know this one. I know this song right here. It's one of my top 5. Okay, So 30 minutes about to close. Looks like we're gonna close bullish. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, so we're closing bullish on this 30, right? Again, as long as this hourly is open, I'm okay. All right, as long as this hourly is open, I'm chilling. All right, but now that you're closing bullish on the 30, all right, let's see what happens here. If you continue pushing down like this, and we push all the way back to our BE area here. Let me see. Look, I just got an email. God bless this guy, man. He helped in my life. God bless this dude. Okay, so let me see. So yeah, we got this 30-minute coming down here. We got this 30-minute coming down. Yeah, let's see if we come all the way back to our BE areas, we might just close the position and wait for the hourly to close, or at least for news to drop and show us what direction we want to go. I ain't seeing nothing. Okay, so I'd say if you're not comfortable with this position, I'd say close as soon as you tap, probably as soon as you tap 197.3. Yeah, if you're in this position, you're not comfortable with it, I'd say close as soon as you tap 197.3, which is pretty much where you're tapping now. But yeah, but I know what I'm looking for, right? I know exactly what I'm looking for and why I took the position. Hence, I will keep this open for now. Whether that's gonna be a good idea, we'll find out in about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, this 30-minute has no top wick. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're either gonna close bearish on this 5 and continue to push down, or we're gonna flip on this 5, right? It's one of the two. But you've pretty much tapped. Now you're tapping into this 197.3 level. That's yeah, if you're gonna drive off of a level, that's gonna be the level that you drive off of, right? If you're gonna start pushing up here, it's gonna be that level right there. And most likely, if it's that level, if you drive from that level, you should expect to tap 197.785, right? But again, I'm understanding the higher time frames, right? I'm understanding the 4-hour. I'm understanding the hourly. I don't think you're gonna drive through right now until you make that steeper bottom wick at 197, right? But I could be very wrong. We'll see. We will see. So 1 minute left for this 5-minute closure. Let's see how we close in about 1 minute. If we can close bearish here, that would be nice. Bearish closure doesn't mean we're gonna continue to push bearish, but it's more likely than a bullish closure, or than us flipping. If you flip right now before you close, especially with only 1 minute left here, you flip right now before this 5 closes, you're most likely gonna start pushing up. So yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm trying to be out of here though. I got stuff to do today. All right, 20 seconds left for a closure. Let's see. Looks like you're flipping up. Looks like you are looking to flip bullish. 5 seconds left. Plenty of volume to the top side right now. Okay, so you closed respecting and you're coming down without a top wick, so not the best formation right now. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we might be in this position during news, and if price action usually sort of forms in the direction moves wants to, you know, push in. So with what I'm seeing right now, yeah, we might fly up. We might fly up with news. Yeah, let's see how this next 5 closes. That's 940, right? Okay, so we can't manage the position. Is it 3 minutes before news or 2 minutes before news? Something like that. Yeah, let me see, because here's the thing. As long as we can survive news, as long as we can survive the news, I'm still okay with keeping this position. I still got no problems with this position as long as we can survive news, right? But now you're coming up. Looks like you're pushing up here on the 30 now, coming for that flip. Once you flip, you're gonna see you should see some type of a push up, right? Whether it's temporary or, you know, full, you know, whether we start pushing up towards 197.8 now, we don't know, right? But yeah, I mean, if we weren't in a position already, nah, I wouldn't be looking for buys yet. Again, because of the 4-hour and the hourly, right? I wouldn't be looking for buys yet, right? Even though this 30-minute looks good, we've come back, tapped into this level here on the 30. So yeah, I would be waiting for news here, right? I would be waiting for news here. If we weren't in here already, if we weren't already in a position, I would be waiting for news. So I would be waiting for a 15-minute closure and news to, you know, before I start taking any buys. So right now things are still valid. The sells are still valid for me, right? Because I'm playing the hourly and the 4-hour. That's how I got in, right? I didn't get in based off the 30. I got in based off the hourly and the 4. So the only area of contention right now for me is the fact that we have news in about 10 minutes here. My fault. Got news in about 10 minutes here. Yes, sir, ski. January 6th, huh? Yes, sir. I'm about to hustle that one. I'm about to hustle that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get it. Okay. Come on. I ain't trying to be here. Come on. Let's get it. What do we want to do? So yeah, with the way we're forming right now, if news is gonna be in the direction we form in, it's looking like buys. It is looking like buys, but again, because here's the thing, even if news drives us up, as long as we survive that drive up, I'm still pretty confident in the move. I'm not gonna lie. All right, as long as news drives as long as news doesn't hit our stops, even if we drive up with news, I'm still pretty confident in these sells. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. Okay, 5 minute about to close. 5 minute about to close. Looks like we're gonna close bullish. Yeah, looks like we're holding that support on the 5, which is not good for our position right now, not gonna lie. So where's the 5? Yeah, looks like you're holding that support on the 5. Okay, 20 seconds left for this 5 to close. Let's see, can we close bearish on the 5? That would be nice. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. So since we're coming close to news here, I'm gonna move my TP a little high, a little bit higher here. I'm gonna move my TPs to, yeah, we're coming up on news, so we closed bullish, not good. So I'm gonna move my TP to 197 flat here, since we're coming up on news. Because if at the very least we get a push down, if at the very least we get that initial jolt down, right, we're gonna be able to at least tap 197, right? 97.06. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean, yeah, this is pretty much to be expected, right? This is pretty much what we expected. So you're coming up now. Yeah, you've held support on the 5. Yeah, you held support on the 5, tapped into that level on the 30. You're flipping on the 30. So yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. Now we got news in 4 minutes. We got news in 4 minutes. Yeah, let's see what news does. Let's see what news does. I mean, I'm gonna keep my stops where they are. I just moved my TP a little bit higher, just because, you know, if news, at least, even if news wants to drive us up, if we see that initial bottom wick, you're gonna come down to 197. All right, that's where you're gonna tap, and then, you know, that'll take us out for hopefully that'll take us out, unless spreads are, you know, unless spreads are not in our favor. But yeah, 5 minutes left, or 3 minutes left for news. 3 minutes left for news. What are we gonna see here? What are we gonna see here? With 3 minutes left for news. All right, 3 minutes left for news. Let's see. Okay, let me just make sure. Well, too late now. I can't really do anything now. We can't really manage the position anymore. We're about we're less than 3 minutes out from news. I just want to see what's my how much can I lose for the day? How much can I still lose for the day? Should still be 800 to, oh yeah, I'm chilling. We're chilling. Ooh, my fault. We chilling. Okay, news in about 2 minutes here. Let's see what happens. So I cannot move anything. All right, it's 15 by the close, and it looks like we're gonna close respecting this level here. All right, looks like we're gonna close respect. Well, we have a minute left, so we'll see. That's this level here. Yeah, let's see how we close on this 15. If we can close bearish on this 15, we're definitely gonna be able to come back to BE. Whether news is gonna be able to drive us down, we'll see. We will see. All right, put in your bets. Place your bets. Where are we going with news? We going up? We going down? Where are we going? We're going left, we're going right, going center, we going around, we going through, under, over. Where are we going with news? Okay, so 15 by the close. Looks like we're gonna close respect. Well, we'll see how we close, but most likely well, I can't even say what it's most likely to do because we're just chilling around that support right now. We're just chilling around that level right now. We're just chilling. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, 10 seconds left. Ooh, big push up, big push down, big push up again or down again. Okay, so 15 closed below, but now what is that open? I don't even know what that is. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, with what this candle looks like, you flip, you're gonna fly. So there's news right now. Let's see what happens with news. Do we survive this news candle now? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this open isn't exactly the best here. It's not the best. So I can't manage the position until 3 minutes into news. So let's see how this goes here. Let's see how this goes. I mean, the initial push is to the downside, but yeah, the way this is forming now, I would like to get out of here and just wait for the hourly closure, if anything. All right. But right now, I'm at the mercy of news. So yeah, all we can do is hope that news does not absolutely drive up. Yeah, I mean, even if, to be honest, once news closes, I'm still chilling. Like I said, as long as this hourly is open and still closing below the level here, I'm chilling. All right, because I know why I got into position, and the fact that the 4-hour level had not created enough of a bottom wick was a very strong reason. That was a very strong part of why I got into the position, right? So for me to now close the position before even the hourly closure doesn't really make sense, right? So we gotta trust in the position here. Yeah, news. So news, I mean, we saw volume from news, but not much in terms of direction, right? Not much in terms of direction. We'll see how this first 5-minute closes. We're not gonna manage anything even after this 5-minute closure, but I'll tell you this much: if we flip on this 5, expect to tap 197.8 minimum, right? So if I wasn't in a position right now, if I wasn't in these cells, I would be taking a buy as soon as this 5-minute closed. I would be taking a buy towards 197.8. Okay. And okay, so 2 minutes left. Okay, so now we can actually manage our positions. Okay, no, can I? Actually, just to be safe, I'll let the full 5 go. All I want to do is I want to put my TP back at 196.4. Yeah, I mean, we're pushing up here, and again, if we weren't in a position already, we actually would, once this 5-minute closed, if we closed above this level, if we closed above the level at 197.5, I would actually take a buy. All right, but hey, we're already in the cells, right? So not much we can do here. We just gotta wait. Yeah, so at least there's volume, right? At least there's volume, and volume is what we need to drive down if we're gonna drive down. So I mean, there's news at 10 as well, but the thing is, the news at 10 is new home sales. I don't think that's gonna do much, right? I don't think new home sales does much, but we'll see. This is where I was expecting the bulk of the volume to happen here on GJ from news. And okay, we're pulling up on the 5-minute close. Let's see. Looks like the 5-minute is gonna close. I mean, closing bearish doesn't mean much because I mean we had this gap, so really this candle could, I mean, on the trading view, this candle is bullish right now on the trading view. All right, so us closing bearish per se here doesn't mean much. What you want to do is close below a level, and it does not look like we're closing below that level. Yeah, that 5-minute just closed respecting, so yeah, that 5-minute just closed respecting. 4-hour hourly, so you're still chilling here. I mean, if you're gonna come back now for a flip, you're not just gonna come for a flip, is it? All right, you're not just coming back for a flip on the hourly. You're gonna come down and tap this level here minimum. All right, okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, we still, so I'm gonna move my TPs back to move my TP back to 196.414. 6.414. Okay, let's see. There goes your flip on the 5, on the 30 as well. Yep, on the 30 as well. Yeah, so you want to close bearish. All right, here's the thing now. If this 30-minute closes back bearish below, you close back bearish below 197.32, you're good. You're good. Like your stops, yeah, sorry, your BE is getting hit, your TP1 is gonna get hit, you're chilling. But you need to see that closure. As soon as this closes on the hourly though, I mean, I'd say it goes from like, the trade goes from like an 80% chance to a 50% chance, right? Because if once you close above, the only thing that could happen in terms of you driving down is, I mean, you still have the 4-hour open, right? But if you close above and you then form structure, right? You form structure above that support at 197.4, yeah, it's wraps, right? I mean, most likely you might not, maybe you don't hit full stops, but that 4-hour range is gonna get decimated in my opinion, right? But yeah, again, we know why we got in, right? We understood that level we're respecting on the 4 is a strong level, and for us to drive through that level, we're gonna need more of a bottom wick than we have right now, right? So hey, if that holds true, then yeah, we should still see price push down here. But if not, if we were wrong on that account, then yeah, then it is what it is, right? That's an L. But yeah, we've been in this trade for a minute now though, so I'm not just gonna close it for no reason. Yeah, we got news at 10 as well, which could do a madness, but we'll see. I'm not expecting home sales to do much, but we'll see. But yeah, the fact that we had all that news, let me see, did gold do much? So yeah, gold made a move here, right? So gold did see quite a bit of movement. So the fact that that news was pretty high impact news, and we still didn't drive up, yeah, it gives me a little bit of hope here. But yeah, we'll see. Again, I'm still confident in the move, right? Because really the only thing here that I would say, yeah, you're 100% wrong, is this 4-hour closure, right? And that's not in the next, that's until the next 3 hours, right? But I'm just saying, if this hourly closes above here, then you sort of have legs, right? If you close above on the hourly, you have legs. You can now form that support, and that support could drive you up to fill the rest of this range going up. Oof, I'm talking a lot. But yeah, that's what we seeing right now though. Let's see. I'm still chilling. I still like the position. I'm still confident in the position until 5 minutes. Man, that's a lot of time spent here though. Yeah, hopefully once the hourly closes and news hits, it's a quick move. Okay, we're pushing up on news again. I'm gonna move my TP a little bit higher again. I'm gonna move my TP a little bit higher again. The reason for that is if news drives us down, we might just drive down to 197 and no further than that, right? So that's why we're putting the TP a little bit higher. Because by the time we get close to news, we're not gonna be able to manage the position, right? Because of the prop firm rules, right? Because of the prop firm rules. But yeah, if you've stalled around this area this much, you're either gonna just fly or you're gonna melt. One of the two. You're either flying or melting. We're hoping it's gonna be a melt, but hey, if it's not, it is what it is. And to be honest, right, like I said, even if we fly up, as long as we survive, you know, as long as we don't hit the stops, I'm still confident in the position. Because once you fly up, if you survive like the first, say, 15-minute of the new hourly, if you survive like the first 15 minutes, even if you fly up, I think you're still gonna come down to at least BE areas, right? Because then at that point we don't have any more news for the day, so purely price action takes control, right? And for price action to push you up any further, you're gonna need to come down back to BE areas, especially with the way that 4-hour closed, with the way we had that 4-hour closure, right? So really all you need is to not hit stops and you should still be good to at the very least close at BE on this trade, but we'll see. Hopefully things happen quick here, because I got stuff to do, so I might need to manage this off stream. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can manage it on stream, but we'll see. Yeah, if I gotta, you know the drill by now though. If I gotta manage off stream, if it's a W, I'm gonna put it as, I'm gonna put it as what's it called? I'm not gonna put it on the record if it's a dub. If it's an L, I'll put it on the record, and if it's break even, I'll put it on the record. But if it's a dub, if I don't manage it on stream, it's not a dub on stream. All right. If it's an L though, and someone took the position, and you know, since I don't have any way to tell you guys to manage, right, then hey, an L is an L regardless. But yeah, 2 minutes left here, 2 minutes left. We've just been fluctuating here. Yeah, we're either gonna fly up or melt. Again, I was not expecting home sales to be the one to drive us up, or you know, whatever. I would have thought if you're gonna see some crazy motion or some crazy movement, it would be with the news that just dropped in 9:45. But you're still pretty tame here. You're not really moving. I mean, you're seeing volume in terms of the fluctuation of price, right? You're seeing volume, but you're not really seeing direction yet, because you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place right now, so to speak. All right, you got barriers to the top side, and you got barriers to the downside, right? You're stuck between 197.47 and 197.26. Okay, news about to drop in 1 minute. Let's see how this news drops. I got my stops in, right? And if I don't, then it's too late. Oh my god, where are my stops? Okay. Oh, yo. I thought I didn't have my stops in. But calm down. Don't worry, everybody. I got the stops in. Okay. Looks like you're gonna close bullish on this hourly. Okay, now things get dicey. But your saving grace is gonna be this top wick. Sorry, this bottom wick, if you can make it. But let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Price is not moving at all. We're literally waiting. Price is literally waiting for news. Price is literally. Oh, you're gonna see this fly. You're gonna see this fly. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Or melt. You're gonna see this fly or melt. One of the two. I don't think you're gonna stick around though. You're gonna either fly or melt. Okay, there goes news. What are we doing? So bottom wick first, and we're flying. Well, not flying. We're pushing up. Not really flying, but pushing up. There you go. There you go. There's that volume. Okay, so news coming in. News is coming in now. Is gold pushing? So gold isn't pushing much. So this might just be price action. This might just be price action. Yeah, I gotta dip though. I gotta leave. Yeah, I gotta leave. Okay, when's the other bus? 10:30. Bro, what? Okay, I mean, you're pushing down. You are pushing down here. Yeah, that could just be the bottom wick. And to be honest, at this point, I am expecting this to just be a bottom wick. But I need to see that 190. I do still think we're gonna see that 197. As long as this 4 hour remains open, I'm still operating on that I guess assumption. All right. Black tech professionals globally. What? Yeah, it's just taking too long. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna be here till 10:15 at the very least. 10:15. But yeah, after that I'm gonna have to manage this off stream. yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully we start driving down here and we can at least go BE before we hop off here. Yeah, if we go BE before we hop off, if it's a dub, it's a dub, bruh. I'm gonna put that on the record. Yeah, dang. Yeah, we just chilling out. We just chilling out. Okay. So Okay, so we're pushing up on the 15-minute close here. If you don't close below 197.3 here, if you close respecting, right, that's you starting to form structure here. You're starting to form structure at that support, right? So things get a little dicey. Things do get a little dicey. Yeah, things do get a little dicey. So basically what I'll do is, I mean, you've already sort of formed structure on the 15. You're forming structure on the 5 as well, right? You're forming that support. You're creating a structure above or around that support on the 15 and the 5 and the 15. Yeah, so basically what I'm gonna wait for here is the 30-minute close. I mean, I'm gonna hop off before then. I'm gonna hop off when the 15-minute closes. But before I manage this position, I'm gonna be waiting for the 30-minute close, right? If that 30-minute still closes bullish, I'll probably just move my stops. Well, no, I'm not moving my stops. Yeah, I'm not moving my stops until we get an hourly closure. But yeah, I'm gonna actually, yeah, nah. I'd say the 30-minute close. The 30-minute close is gonna tell you whether you're ready to drive down or not, right? So if the 30-minute close is below, then you're ready to drive down, right? But if the 30-minute close is respecting, you're gonna see some more drawdown. But I'm not gonna manage the position until the hourly close. All right, until the hourly close, and we start to see, you know, very clear structure, because now we have no more news, right? So all the volume here is gonna come from price action, right? So if that's the case, given the way we entered this position with the 4-hour, I am expecting the 4 to make a steeper bottom wick here before we drive, if we want to drive. So I'm still chilling here. I'm still chilling. But yeah, let's see how this 15-minute closes in the next 4 minutes, and yeah, we'll be out of here. All right, we back. Okay, this 30 minutes about to close. So yeah, you're forming what's it called? I mean, we got 12 minutes. What was about to close? Oh yeah, the 15 just closed, no? Yeah, so 15 just closed. So yeah, you closed bearish. So you closed bearish on the 15. I mean, it's not saying much because you're still respecting this level here, right? So you're still forming that structure around here. So again, I'm not really gonna manage anything until this 4-hour close, really, to be fair. But you know, the closures before then are gonna tell you what's going on, right? Because here you could just push up. We don't have news anymore, so here you could just push up, right? Maybe come up to here, right? Yeah, if we end up pushing up, if we form resistance, if we hold resistance here, right? If we form structure here, then I'll move my stops. I'll just put my stops a little bit lower, and then I'll probably I'll look to take a second position to sort of mitigate this first position to fill the range back down to this level here. All right, so that's how we'll be looking to play that. Yeah, but for the most part, nothing much I can do here but just wait. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the stream going for now, but I'm probably gonna be gone in the next 10 minutes here. Yeah, probably the next 10 minutes, because I do have to go. I do gotta go. Okay. Yeah. This is hourly 30-minute. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting hourly closure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just prepare to hop off real quick, but yeah, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna just keep the stream going until I'm about to leave, and then yeah, we're gonna call it a day. But for now, we'll just keep the stream going. Let's see what going. Let's see how this 30-minute closes. Probably be around for the 30-minute closer. Alright, yo, I'm manage this position off stream. I'm manage the position off stream. I'll let y'all know how that goes. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna be looking for here, I'm gonna be looking for this 30-minute to close below, right? If that 30-minute can close below in about 3 minutes here, that'd be a very good indication we're gonna drive down. If we close above, I mean, I'm not gonna move anything, right? Even if we close above on the 30, this hourly though is gonna be a very good indication, right? If this hourly closes bearish, expect to drive down. If it closes bullish, expect to see more drawdown, right? But until this 4-hour actually closes, I am still confident in us coming back here for a steeper bottom wick. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a dip though, so yeah, if it ends up being a W, we're not gonna add it to the record. But if it's an L, I'll add the L to the record though. So yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in though. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And yeah, until next time, peace.